on record. I'm recording. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate what we're going to demonstrate. We're going to demonstrate, how you make posts after you've done a call to action symbol. So I'm going to exit full screen with this. There we go. And I'm going to pull up a screen. Are you seeing my screen or my face?
Your face.
Okay, let me think of how I do the screen. Share screen. There we go. Share. Now you're seeing my screen.
Perfect.
Okay, so what I do is I go to Facebook. Let me see how I get to it from here. Here we go. And let me see if it's still on my clipboard. No, it's not. Well, that's good. We'll keep that. And I'll go to Gmail because I just sent you an email with the text in it. And we'll go down to sent. Sent. Jim, Marley, Carlos, Doug. Okay, begin having fun. There we go. So here's the post. I'm going to highlight all that. Now I'm going to go back to Facebook. Let me move this. I'm back into Facebook. Whoop. What happened? Well, we'll just go here. So I'm on my personal profile. I'm going to make my post. So I just pasted in here. You see it?
Yes.
And I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave it saying my latest client. You're just going to change it to the words that fit you. So I'm showing you what happens if I don't put any attachment. And I get my choice of pictures. You see this forward arrow?
Mm-hmm.
So what it's doing is it's taking all the pictures off your website and letting me choose among them. Isn't that slick?
That is awesome.
So we're going to use this one. No, I'll tell you what. Which one do you want? I'm going to use the hashtag just for fun.
I was going to say the iPhone one.
Oh, you want the iPhone, okay?
Yeah, everybody else has an iPhone.
Well, that's not yours yet. I need to get it custom for you.
I think you showed me one where you had it already.
No, not custom for you. No, because I didn't get it back from India yet. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to post it on my story, and I click, and bingo, it's posted. Now, you understand you can like yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you can put wow, which is what I always do, and there's reason for that, which I'm not going to go into on this video, but it separates you from the also-rans. And a real pro like me will be able to separate you from the crowd. So again, don't have time to go into it. But if I click on, I'm going to hold down Control Sheet, Control key, and if I clicked on Doug, you're going to see all the posts that he and I have written. Anybody in the world that has written a post using hashtag Doug, and look at, there we are. Here's Doug. Here's his book. See all the people that are posting under that hashtag, he and I, and we're getting all that SEO, authors promoting authors. That's what you'll get. Jim Bailey, my partner, Neil Skiva, a NASCAR driver. His dad rode in 608 events. There he is. 608 events. There's Doug. I'm sharing Doug's post. Dr. Temple Grandin is a lady that I'm tracking down. You remember the movie?
What movie?
Temple Grandin.
Never heard of it.
Look that up and watch it. Or go to the library and get it. It's wonderful. I am involved, 104,000 likes. I'm involved in autism nationally, as you'll discover. It's one of my other avocations. But you see how we're curating? This is all under hashtag hashtag MMDoug55. So in the future, when you type in hashtag CarRine44, you're going to get the same kind of results.
Perfect.
And you can actually take that address and make a deliver.com call to action symbol out of it, and bingo, share it with people. So you talk about exposure, you're going to get 10, 50, 100 times the exposure. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All this because of how I posted this. If I do live PD and I click on it, you're going to see stuff from all over the world, all over the United States, because it's pretty popular. Like, there we go. Their fan page, live watch party, policeapp.com. There's me. There's me. Blue Alert US, that's going across the United States. 63,000 like this. So 63,000 people saw my post because they had a live PD in it. Legal network, so that I get across the Legal Shield people. You see the power of this thing?
Yeah, now I do. Yep.
Dan Abrams, the guy who's the host. Sheriff Robert Cody with 24,000 likes. So the power of the hashtag is just blowing people's socks off, and almost nobody knows how to do what I'm showing you how to do. Then you just multiply your efforts exponentially by we share it, and I share it in a group. And I belong to, 100 and something groups. I'm going to share it to a group which is Empowerment Club, and I might as well post the same thing in here. And now I've gone to a few thousand others. And how much did I pay for that?
Zero.
I'm going to share it to another group. Now, you got to be careful. I would not do this more than 6 times, or you'll end up in jail.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like you posting stuff like for sale on their group.
Okay, first of all, it's not their group. What about advertising company in the world is hard to understand. Everybody that is an amateur thinks that Facebook is a social media platform. It hasn't been a social media platform since we taught them how. It's an advertising company. So do you ever complain about what ABC transmits into your living room?
I don't watch TV.
Okay, but they're an advertiser. When you watch Blue Bloods, the only reason you get to watch Blue Bloods is somebody's paying for that. Do you think there's any free lunch in America?
Definitely not.
So if I'm an advertiser on Facebook, I can post where the heck I want to post, sir, as long as I don't do anything unethical. And the fact that I'm smart enough to figure out how to use the system when we taught Zuckerberg how to build it, why shouldn't I use my knowledge to its greatest degree when, and here's the bottom line, when the whole reason I'm doing this is to save half the world? And that's men dying of prostate cancer. That's why I'm doing all this for free. And you heard that in my podcast, right?
Yes.
So when you're trying to do good and you're trying to make $1 go as far as $1,000, and you're trying to save life of 28,000 men who die each year, you can pretty much do whatever the heck you want to do.
Oh, by the way, thank you for that tip. Can I tell you a quick story about that?
Sure.
Yeah, so I went to the doctor and I said, Doctor, I really want to get this over with. I know that there's a prostate exam that starts I think at 40. I want to get that done. I want to knock it out. I don't want to have to worry about this. My dad actually had something similar. And the doctor told me, well, at the time I was 40, he's like, you're only 40. These days, we don't test for it until you're 50 years of age.
So first of all, your doctor ought to be educated. Ed Randall, my sponsor, the guy, the voice of Major League Baseball in New York, he was filled with cancer at 47.
Mm-hmm.
So had he not done a PSA test in his 40s, he'd be dead.
And that's what I thought too. And I was like, man. And mind you, this is my doctor already for over 12 years now.
Tell him, if you don't give me a PSA blood test, I'm going to find another doctor. That's simple.
Gotcha. PSA blood test. So thank you for that advice. That's a really great tip, and I'll definitely share it.
Yeah, it'll save your life. Now, it's big controversy because there's amateurs in every business. Some uneducated doctors did some research and they used the wrong parameters. And they said, an American Journal of Health and all this crap said you shouldn't do a blood test until you're after 50. And you know how many thousands of men died as a result of that?
Yeah.
It was really sad. Now, they've gone back and reversed themselves, but you can't bring those dead guys back from the grave.
Exactly.
All right, now let's do a realtor, right? You see, when I put my finger up here, or my cursor, it turns to a hand. Whenever it turns to a hand, it's a hot link. So I'm going to do realtor, and here it's opening over here. And guess what? Just because I'm working with you, look at how many hits we've got. That's all me. Here we go. Arizona Realtor's Best Friend. I'm going to join that group. And I'm going to join it either as my profile or my page. I think if I join it as my page, it'll help. Because then they come back, and there you are, by the way. What do I provide that will be call to
action?
Action, space, symbols, TM. Always do it that way, please. Call,
trademarked,
lowercase, to, all caps, action, space, symbols, trademark. If you are an agent, please provide your license number. Broker of business, Mark Montgomery. Group rules, are you going to do all this, blah, 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 blah. This guy's writing all the rules as if he owns the page, right?
See, that's
Nobody
what I
owns
mean
the
right
page.
There.
They get their ego that gets going nuts, right? They think that they have ownership. They do not.
Yeah, they're just borrowing temporarily.
So again, anybody who complains about what I do on Facebook, I say, just substitute the words ABC, CBS, NBC into the word Facebook and tell me how your interpretation changes. Oh, this is neat. That's pretty good what you've done. I like this, but the problem is I can't post anywhere here. Questions or comments? Here we go. That opens a messenger window. That's perfect. Unfortunately, it's in the bottom, so let me move this up. I got so much going on my desktop. There we go. I'm going to put my post right in here. So this is showing you how you do it in Messenger. And look at this. It popped this up. I'm going to post that. Then I can put your call to action symbol in Messenger as well.
I just got it too.
Okay, look at this. I'm posting that. So I can put in any graphic. So I'm going to put in the copper thing. And again, I should have that done. Let me check with them on. And then I'm going to put in the one that'll really blow you away. You imagine selling T-shirts for your business?
That's something I've considered doing, yeah.
Well, here's how you can do it. Come on. That copper graphic's taking a long time to load.
So Jim, I also have the investment page. How could I